very well today, but we started talking about dating, marriage, relationship, divorce. I'm gonna go step by step till you absolutely know what you're going through. In the beginning of marriage, life is so awesome. She loves you and you love her so much. You can't wait to get off work and go to the house to see your beautiful wife. And she can't wait for you to come home. And man, is the fire is on. I mean, on. Sex 2 or 3 times in a day. Kissing all day. Doing everything you can for each other every day. She makes no mistakes whatsoever, and you make no mistakes whatsoever. They call it honeymoon for a reason. You watch movies sitting right next to each other, holding hands. Hey, honey, would you like me to get you something to drink? Sure, honey. I'd like some hot tea or whatever. And you sit together, and life goes on. And day after day, the honeymoon is coming to an end. You see the pictures, Hollywood makes it awful because they make it when it's like happily ever after, happy forever. When the real life is so different than what Hollywood is showing. Then when the honeymoon is over, the wife will ask the husband, hey, honey, would you like to take the trash, please? Would you take the trash out, please? Remember, the honeymoon is over. The husband reply, I look like a janitor to you. You take your own dang trash out. And here, where everybody need to watch carefully, or your marriage end up in disaster. It's very nice that you write things down. I know we are in the computer business, AI, BI, CI, DI, God knows what's going on. We don't write notes anymore. We don't even type. I don't even know why they have notepads anymore. They have them for school. But always you need to write things down. Why? It reminds you where you came from, what your life looked like just a month ago or 2 weeks ago. And we're going to start with a relationship, a marriage. Is Jesus black? Does it matter? Really? Doesn't matter if he's black. I think it was my color, to be honest with you. That's what I think. Because he came from Jewish, and Egypt, and but it doesn't matter what color Jesus was. As far as I care, he can look like Chinese. Who cares? Who cares? I know you don't care, right? Anyway, then marriage goes on. I want you to pay attention here because if you are going through this, you are siren. No, I mean, English, please. I was born in, I wasn't born here. Anyway, no, I'm not. I have a lot of different blood heritage, three different bloodline in me. And now I'm US citizen for 27 years. Actually more than that. Anyway, I was gonna say Jesus. In the marriage goes from a high peak, love, forgiveness, you don't see each other faults, everything is perfect, to a life that is fixing to change. I'm talking to men and women. Life start to change. The romantic husband that you married is no longer romantic. That beautiful wife that she always put makeup on before you came to the house, smelled so nice, put her best outfit for whatever the situation, for example, pajama or going out. Now she smells like onion, garlic. She's trying to cook you something good. Now your eyes is going outside your marriage. And believe it or not, I am talking to all mankind. It's happening in the church, happening in the mosque, happening everywhere. Human being are human being. If you don't take a true covenant, your life will go left. And all of a sudden, he's looking at her. He's like, man, I could have done better than that. I wanted somebody petite, or I wanted a blonde, or I wanted redheaded. You seen somebody at work, and your eyes start wandering. I'm talking to both male and female, both of you guys, not just one. Your eyes start wandering. I wonder how he feels like, or how she feels like. And the difference between women and men in this particular situation, which is when they start having a relationship outside marriage. See, when the honeymoon is over, the husband don't listen anymore. Write this down. You stop listening. You stop listening. She's talking to you and you are on your dang cell phone, or you're talking to somebody from work. She don't feel like she's the center of your life. Women like to be heard. Women like to be appreciated. Women like to be touched and loved. You're Scottish or something. I don't have my glasses. Ever got that? But sport anyway. Then things happen, and then they add on. And women in general, they like small things. You don't have to do something big for them. They like to know that they are the center of your attention. They like to know that you love them no matter what. Of course, sex life change from having it 2 to 3 times a day, and somebody probably never had it 2 3 times a day, 7 days a week, no break, to none. A day go by, now the husband expecting something, the wife, her emotions are not being met. And for you to get your wife on that particular mood, you have to satisfy her mentally, physically, and emotionally. She has to know that she looks good. She has to know that she is the most beautiful woman on earth. Love, my friend, I'm talking to men now. Love is a commitment that you make. It's a covenant that you choose to have this woman for the rest of your remaining life. Now, nowadays, it surprised me when I see couple. I was their best man in their wedding. I was expecting them to be married forever. I introduced them to my family, came to my house. The man called me and said, she woke up this morning and she don't love me no more. Or the opposite. He woke up this morning and they don't love me no more. And divorce happened. And a lot of you guys grew up in a family with dysfunctional family. Just one parent. So what you had? Mom talked bad about the dad. Dad talked bad about the mom. And you feel guilty. You feel guilty because you think you are the reason why they are not together anymore. And poor you didn't do anything wrong. They planted the seed and you are reaping the harvest. But God, in His perfect will, created man and woman and said, go and multiply. Go have a strong life together. Be one. Therefore, the man would leave his father and his mother. And if you read in the original language, it meant the man would leave his family and be one with his wife. Are you one with your wife? Do you guys share opinions? I'm talking to the husbands right now because really it's more fault on the man than the woman. I did so many counseling in my lifetime, and I would say the majority of the dysfunctional marriage start with dishonesty and an abusive relationship that always comes from the man. Very small percentage come from the women. Then my question to you now, your honeymoon is over. Are you going to go with the commitment, the vows that you choose? Or are you going to go with your emotions that can always deceive you? And through counseling, you see this a lot. A man will leave 80% for 20%. What do I mean by that? You're full of lust after a female that works with you or go to the gym. She's so cute, she's so nice, she's so lovely. I just love her voice on the phone. I can't get off the phone because she's so awesome. You see her every now and then. And of course, she bring her best her that she can. I mean emotionally. I mean physically. When I say physically, I mean sexually. And you think that this is what she is. Guess what, buddy? You're fooling yourself. Because after the honeymoon is over with this one, it's gonna be like the last one. Matter of fact, it's gonna get worse. Wake up. Wake up and pay attention. Your wife, my wife, if you ever met me in person, and you probably think I'm lying to you, because I'm not. I have never, in 21 years of marriage, and I came from a very abusive culture when men beat their women, when man walked 6 feet in front of his woman, no respect, none. Maybe they changed now. But I left about close to 30 years ago. I've never raised my voice on her. Never did. And I will never do. I never put my hand on her. I never belittled her in front of people, in front of kids, in person, when it's just her and I. Why? Because knowledge is power. And every single time I see her, I tell her, honey, you look more beautiful today than yesterday, than the day I married you. I tell her this all the time. I massage her as much as I can, sometimes daily. Do I like doing this? Not really. I don't like massaging somebody every day. It gets old. But you know what? I'm talking to her being. I'm talking to her emotions. I'm talking to her body. I'm talking to her soul. I'm connecting myself with her. In front of the kids, she gets the most up respect. The kids don't go around. Because I tell them, if mama said no, it's no. But you're the dad. And she's equal to me. She's no less than me. Then brother and sister, no matter where you're at in your marriage, there is a way you can fix it. But it takes both people to fix it. And it doesn't matter how far you went in deception, manipulation. I promise you, everything can go back to not the same, much greater. Because you learn from a lot of mistakes. But it takes both of you to make that work. My question to women: flirting with somebody at work or outside your marriage is not showing respect to the covenant that you took. That guy that you saw at the gym, that having a good physique, whatever, he still farts, take crap, he's just a human being. He's not all that. He's not what you see. If a man try to touch other woman's wife, or if a man come to you and you're both single, okay, neither one is married to each other, and he tell you I love you, and he try to take you in bed, he don't love you. He's a liar, and the truth is not in him. Because when you love somebody, you don't use them. My wife and I, we had zero sex, 0.0, until my wedding night. I want it this way. She wanted this way. We had an agreement. Did we kiss each other? Absolutely we did. The things sometimes went out of hand, sometimes it did, but we kept ourselves pure. We prayed together. Because it's a holy relationship. And we have to keep it this way. Now your question is, how do I get back? I'm so far off. I hate my wife. I hate my husband. This is not the man I was married to. This is not the woman I choose to be my wife. As long as you're blaming each other, this marriage will never be resurrected. Write this down. Write this down. Write this down. When my wife gets really upset over something, which is I am not perfect by any meaning, and understand, English is a second language. Been speaking it for 30 years, but guess what? There's some words my own kids correct me. So that's not how you say it, Dada. You know? But what I'm saying here, I want to write this down. Never, never, never sit down and talk to your wife and say, you did this. You said that. What you say is you're taking responsibility in this relationship. And you start this way. I understood blah, 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 blah. I thought you meant blah, 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 blah. You're not making her feel guilty. You're not making her feel bad about herself. That is not going to fix your marriage. That's going to destroy your marriage. Then you wrote this down. You start with I understood. I thought. I am sorry. Do you understand that? This is glue that will help your marriage to get together and stick together. Man, stop being prideful. You know, the divorce ratio drive me insane. I looked over every single website you can look at, every search engine. 70%, from 60 to 70%. That's mean every 10 people, 6 of them or 7 of them won't make it. And some been married 7 times. Couldn't believe it. And I'm not condemning her for being married 7 times. I just want her to know that the only common denominator is her. Something needs to change. That's why it's very important to know yourself and to know what you want in life. Some of you are single and you have this great opportunity to sit down and write down what is it that you want in a man. What is it that you want? What is must be? That's a need. That's a must. That's a foundation of my relationship. And I am not going to compromise with it. Some people want a godly man. Some people want a good man. Maybe not godly. They don't care about going to church. But once again, you start with what? I understood. I was mistakenly understood that you said blah, 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 but I'm sorry if this is not what you said, and be sincere. And when she comes to you and tell you, maybe she don't know this philosophy, you did this, don't roll your eyes because you're being stupid. Don't look around like what she's saying is not important, because I promise you it's going to end up with divorce. And you're going to end up regretting letting her go because you're dumb. Isn't that amazing? The majority of divorce happen because of men. Men don't know how to protect their house. Men don't know how to satisfy their wife. Do you know the statistic shows, and this is might be a surprise to you, that women in general can give up sex for good talk with her husband, for appreciation. When last time you showed your wife appreciation? You might be working 2 jobs and life is so difficult. But when you come to the house, you are Superman. Hey, honey, you look great today. What did you change? I couldn't wait to come home and see you. I really missed you. And instead of you texting everybody that don't mean anything in your life, text your wife once a day. Let her know how important she is. Because I promise you, if you don't do that, normal women will find somebody else. And they can, she cheated on me. You know, when somebody come and tell me, I want to talk to you, I know exactly what they're going to come and talk to me about. You see my wife? Yeah. She's been cheating on me for the last 5 years. I don't blame her. I'm blaming you. Because you didn't do the right thing. And of course, her breaking a covenant, that is nothing good about that. It's very wrong. But how do we fix something that's already broke? What is the steps to take to make this marriage work once again and both of you are on fire for each other? When your wife loses trust in you or you lose trust in her, I want you to think about a bathtub full of water and you drain the bathtub. Listen to me, man. Listen to me, women. This is the real life I'm talking to you about. This is not a Mickey Mouse thing. I'm not asking anybody for anything. I'm trying to help you out. It's like a bathtub was full of water and you drain it all the way to nothing. And you broke the covenant. You broke a covenant. That bathtub goes from a powerful faucet that can fill the whole entire bathtub in minutes to the Almighty God will give you a spoon and tell you you're going to fill this bathtub with a spoon, son, with a spoon, daughter, because you can't ask him to trust you after you broke a covenant. Can't happen, won't happen, will never happen. A covenant is a covenant. What are the steps? How do we deal with each other? Because this is not magic. I'm talking to intellectual people. People with a brain. People can think for themselves. I'm not talking to people that have no brain. Because those kind of people, they come in life, they go, and nobody know they were here. But the bathtub will be filled 1 spoon at a time, and it will take time to fill it up to the brim. What are the steps? Follow me in my next episode about marriage. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for the 3 likes. Please, if you enjoyed this teaching, please subscribe for this channel. I'd like more people to be touched. I'd like to see more marriages to be restored. I like it when I can help people for nothing. There is no offering. There is no credit card number. I don't have donate on my YouTube channel. I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing. Freely I receive and freely I give. And when I say that, it's not really free because I spent most of my life reading. Since I was 9 years old, I'm in my 50s right now. It's not free, but it's freely because God made those words work on my life. I have a fabulous marriage, I have a fabulous wife, I have awesome children that I don't even deserve. God bless you, God save you, and God will shine His light upon you. I will see you all tomorrow. Pray for my voice to get better, and I will see you guys. You guys are awesome. I can't wait to talk to you again. Get a piece of paper, get you a notebook, invite your wife, invite your spouse, invite your partner, invite whoever who you're in a relationship with, because I'm fixing to expose the truth. I'm gonna get a huge flashlight and let you both see where you're at in the relationship. Some of you are gonna get mad at me, and some gonna be very thankful to be a subscriber on this channel. Please subscribe. A like is nice. These things keep me going. Love you. Have a great night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye.